Welcome to Algebra Prep Academy. Today we'll be learning linear word problems. We'll be learning how to get a linear equation being y equals mx plus b from a word problem where b is the fixed number and m is the changing number. Our first example states that Kimmy is having a bake sale. She spends $20 on all of her supplies and sells each good for $5. How many goods does she need to sell in order to break even? First, we need an equation based on the problem. It says how Kimmy spent $20 on her supplies, so that means she starts her sale with negative $20. Then it says she makes $5 per every good she sells. That means that 5 is your rate of change. When it asks for when she breaks even, it's asking for when the money she made is equal to 0. So replace y for 0 and solve for x. Your answer should be x equals 4, which means it took her 4 goods in all to break even. The second example states that if it costs $250 to rent a car and $50 per day, how many days can you rent the car if you have $850? The question explains how renting a car costs $250. So replace the b value with 250 since it is your fixed value. Since the cost of the car adds $50 per day, replace it with m because it's your changing value. Since the problem says how you only have $850, that means 850 would be the total amount spent on the car. So replace your y value with 850 and solve for x. You should be able to rent the car for 12 days. For our final example, Rick starts off the year with $90. His job pays him $12 a week. If Rick were to save up for a whole year, how much would he make at the end of the year? Since Rick initially has $90 at the beginning of the year, your b value would be equivalent to $90. Next, it says he makes $12 per week, so that would be our changing value, or our slope. Since the problem asks for a total amount in a year, but the equation we have is in dollars per week, we need to change 1 year into 52 weeks. Now 52 can replace our x value since the problem asks for the amount made by the end of the year. After solving, you should get $714, which is how much Rick will make in that year. Thanks for watching. This video was made by Dan and Steve.